lot of developing countries look at Vietnam and they see something quite unusual. They see a country that has fought wars against both the United States and China. And yet you've managed to balance good relations with both today. President Biden just recently visited Vietnam, and a short while later, President Xi came. So there aren't too many countries that have managed to balance the G2. How did you do it? Give us your secret.
Thank you very much for such an interesting question. I would like to share with you, following the Second World War, the nation that suffered the most is Vietnam. We went through all ups and downs following World War II. We fought against fascism right when we gained independence in 1945, and right shortly after that, we fought against colonialism, which ended by the Điện Biên Phủ victory in 1954 with Geneva. And then our nation was divided into two parts. So it was such a sad story. The third milestone was that the north of Vietnam enjoyed peace, but the southern part of Vietnam had to fight against neocolonialism. So after 3 decades of war, we regained independence and we liberate our nation in 1975. The one thing we was not able to predict was that we need to fight against Pol Pot genocidal regime, against humanity. And then we had to overcome the border war in the northern and western part of our nation. But the world misunderstood us and imposed sanction and siege against us. Not until 1986 did those embargo become invalid. So those historical backgrounds showcase the sacrifices that we suffer. Nevertheless, we do not forget the past. That is a part of the history. We cannot distort the past and history, but we need to shelve the past, to respect differences, to harness our similarities and look forward to the future. And Vietnam can become a symbol of the spirit of restoring the war legacy, war consequences. From former enemies, we become friends. The two countries, G2, as you mentioned, they are comprehensive strategic partners of Vietnam, and we became friends. For China, not only are we friends, but we are comrades. For the United States, we are comprehensive strategic partners. And now what we do is to look forward to a brighter future. This is the symbol. I can say this is the symbol of shelving the past.
President Biden comes to you and says, look, everything's good with us, but could you cool it a little with China? And when President Xi then comes 10 days later and says, everything's good between us, but could you step back a little from the Americans? What do you say? I just want to get in the room where it happens, you know, hear what it sounds like.
Cái được lớn nhất của hai cái chuyến thăm vừa qua.
The most important achievements from the two important trips is that we enhanced the political trust together. Once we have the political trust, we have a sense of sympathy, a sense of mutual respect and mutual understanding. Building upon that platform, I must say that the two countries, the United States and China, are all friends, close friends of Vietnam. And when we have political trust, that is very important. If one of the two presidents advise me, like you said, I will respond to them that Vietnam pursues a foreign policy of being a reliable friend and partner with all countries for peace, security, stability, for development, because we want to enhance the relations with both the United States and China for the ultimate goal of sharing the mutual benefits, and there's no reason to advise us to take side with one country against the other country. I don't know if my answer can satisfy your question or not. If otherwise, you can raise another question for me. Thank you.
Answer.